How are you doing today? It's Coach Adriana. I'm excited about this 20-minute workout we're about to do. For this workout, no additional equipment is needed. All you need is a mat, a towel, and your water bottle. We're going 2 combinations of exercises, 2 rounds each total. We begin and end with a warm-up and a cool down. I know you're ready to get started, so let's do just that. All right, let's start with our warm-up. We're gonna march it wide, march it narrow, march it wide, march it narrow. Let's ready to get started. March it wide, march it narrow. Let's take it one of each, wide to narrow. Pump those arms in here. It's out for 2 and in for 2. Out for 2 and in for 2. Out and in. Out and in. Big. Keep it steady. Yes. One more. And release. All right, we're going to shake it out. Now we're going to do some walking jacks. And this is what they look like. I'm going to show you. We're going to reach. Reach, reach, reach. Now if you have shoulder issues, you can do a variety of things. You can do this if you have shoulder issues, or out if you want to go bigger. Here you can push or swing those arms like traditional jumping jacks. Holding it steady here. So decide which one works for you. Here, bicep curls. We're warming up the body, nice and tall. If you're with me and you're drawing your arms to the side, you really want to pinch your shoulder blades together when your elbows come down, like here, here, pinch. 2 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to keep those taps and go side to side. Here, these are side elbows with walking jacks. Now if that's too much, you can go here and rotate. And you don't even have to go here. You can draw the arm slightly aside, or you can elbow your way. Like say you're in a crowd and you need some room. Here. Yes. So the idea is to prep the body for the work that we're about to do. So this is designed to get the body nice and warm. If this is not good enough, you can go both arms right here. Now you don't have to, like I said, you've got different fitness level options to choose from. Find the one that's most appropriate for you, and you don't even have to be on the beat with me. So 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna roll those shoulders back, back. Big, big. Crisscross those arms. All right. Let's make our way to the ground. We're doing our first combination. We've got 4 movements on this one. Here's where we're going. Lying on the ground, lying on your back, legs to the sky. We're going for toe reaches. Slight bend in the knees if you need to, footprints to the sky. Let's start reaching now. If you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Your chin is close to your chest on the way up. You don't have to land on the beat, but if it's helpful, feel free to join me. Your head lowers down every single time. If you cannot extend your legs all the way, you can have a knee bend like so, and then just reach, like where someone's handing us something that we've got to catch right here. This is 3 and 2 more. 1 more. Now your feet are on the ground. I want you to drive your glutes on up. Hold this pose, arms alongside the body. You're gonna march and down. Here, I just want you to take the time. I don't want you to drive your glutes so far up that you have a low back arch. So be real careful with that. This one, you definitely don't have to grab the beat. But keep the hips up. This is a great way to stabilize the core. Your chin is up. You've got a long neck. Your feet are completely on the ground. Every time you plant your foot on the ground. Hold it steady. glutes drop, that's fine. Curl that tailbone under just a little bit. Bring that pelvis close to you. And release, coming on down. Forearm plank on the knees. Elbows are on the ground. You want to stack them underneath your shoulder blades. Walk your knees out. Do not cave your lower back like that. Curl the tailbone under. We are going for 30 seconds. I want you to pretend like you are pressing your chest as far away from the floor as possible. Those elbows need to be directly underneath your shoulders. If they're wider than your shoulders, that's going to tax your shoulders. So a few more moments. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Let's make our way to the ground. Back to the toe reach. Legs to the sky. All right, let's lift. We're going to lift and lower. Lift. Now your feet are flexed. Slight bend in the knees is okay. Don't worry about your stretching, how far you're able to exude flexibility. We'll get to that, I promise. Lift and lower. Your chin is close to your chest. Here. Now, if this is too much, one option is to reach and have your hand reach for the opposite foot in case you're feeling neck strain. Here. So find what works for you. If you can lift and lower, let's hold it right here. Lift and lift. Chin is close to your chest. One more. And release. Feet are on the ground. We're going to drive those glutes up. We're going to hold it. Arms as lengthy as they can on the ground. We're going to march. So when you do this, I want you to pretend there's a glass of water on top of your pelvic region. And you can't be willy-nilly with the pelvis. Holding this steady, nice, and tall. So as we do this, chin is elevated. Breathing, breathing.
Yeah, I'm restless, so give me something to do. Yeah, I can't stay.
All right, we've got 30 more seconds here. Breathing. Now, if you're feeling a low back arch, be very mindful of curling the tailbone under and bring your pelvis closer to your chest. If that means your hips are not as high, that's okay. We'll find that happy medium. One more and release. Let's come on down. All right, so let's rotate. We are on the ground for our forearm plank, shoulders directly over the elbows. Walk the knees away, curl the tailbone under. 30-second hold. I want you to pretend like you are pressing your spine to the sky. Nice and tall. Keep it steady. We got 15 seconds. Breathing, breathing. Very proud of you. Getting close, belly button to spine, draw it up. And release. All right, come on up. We're gonna take it to bird dog. We're on the second round of combos. You're on hands and knees, you're gonna extend opposite limbs and bring it back and switch. Extend and bring it back to switch. Now you might think, why are we doing something like this? Because our core region encompasses not only our abdominals, but also our back. Make sure that when you extend that leg, same side hip drops. Your foot is flexed here. It's a slow, somewhat of a donkey kick. So it's opposite limbs. If it's your left arm, your right leg moves with you. If it's your right arm, left leg moves with you. Curl that tailbone under, double check. Always checking. Here. And breathe. Got a few moments left. One more. And release. We're going to flip it over sunny side up. We are on our back. Feet are on the ground. We're going to go for some ankle biters. Here's what it looks like. Chin close to your chest. Try and get your shoulder blades off the ground. That's what's going to help you have minimal neck strain. Right here. Breathe. So it's almost like a scissor. Really push your shoulder, allow your shoulder blades to slide a little bit down. Chin is close to your chest. And concentrate on that contraction right underneath your rib cage. Directly underneath. Breathe. It's like a Russian twist. Sitting tall with an inclined heels on the ground. Arms in front. Take your rib cage with you. Now you can twist side to side in a slower pattern like this, or we can pick it up. But if you do, don't just move your arms. They need to go with you. Here, find the tempo that works for you. Could be in between. Here. The faster you go, the smaller the range of motion needs to be. So I am not expecting you to do a 180 and a 180. Nice and tall. Now, if you're feeling strain anywhere and you need to sit up a little bit, that's fine. My preference is for you not to sit 100% vertical. We need a little bit of a challenge for our core. Right here. 4, 3, 2, and release on the ground. Going on the ground, hands underneath the small of the back. We're gonna lace up our fingers, and we're gonna have our fingers underneath the small of our back. Legs are straight, and we're gonna flutter kick for 30 seconds. If your neck hurts, put your head on the ground. If you need a little bit of reprieve, elevate. If you need it easier, elevate the legs. If you want more of a challenge, you're right here. Lower the legs down 15 seconds. Breathing, right here. Try and relax your shoulders. Legs are straight, squeeze those quads. 3, 2, 1, and release. All right. Okay, rock yourself up. It's back to the top of that second set. It's back to bird dog. Hands and knees on the ground, opposite limbs. Extend and back. Other side, extend and back. Extend, so opposite limbs. Your foot is flexed when you extend. It's almost like a slow kicking of some sort of door behind you. I'm not sure why I said door. And that adjacent hip of the extended leg, drop it, drop. It's right there. Curl that tailbone under, extend. Here and back. 30 seconds. In here and back. So press your chest away from the ground as you do this. Real friendly cue, super easy to forget as we get into the movement. My goal is to help you increase your level of body awareness. One of each left. Extend. Here and bring it back. Other side. Extend. And release. All right, we're coming on down. We're going for ankle biters. Chin is close to the chest, feet are on the ground. So let's scissor. One arm lengthens, the other one elbow up. Here. Chin is close to the chest. Do not crane your neck away. This time we want that chin close. Breathe. You got this. Right there with you. Nice and strong. We want strong looking arms. We want those shoulders. All of this is going to help. So if you feel a burn, that's the fatigue. The muscles are working. That's what we want. Breathe. We got this. Yes. Perfect. One of each here. Last one. And release. Use your knee. Lace up your fingers. Rock yourself on up. We're going into a seated Russian twist. Lean it back. Right here. Twist. Twist. Now remember, level 1 is here. Twist. 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 Yes, we got this. Perfect. Yep. All the way through. We got 30 seconds. Pinch your shoulder blades together, proud chest. This is how we roll. We're still moving and grooving. Nothing stops us. Transitions, still fluid, keeping it steady. Here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice and strong. Nice. And release. Okay, so now we're going into our flutter kicks. So hands underneath the small of your back. And let's flutter 30 seconds. Let's give it a go. Now, if you want to make it a little bit easier, head is on the ground. Elevate here. You got this. Breathe, 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 breathe. one, and release. All right, let's go ahead and rock ourselves up. Nice job. All right, so as we're here, we're still seated on the ground. I want you to take it to Sphinx. Sphinx is lying on the belly. Arms are positioned where the elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Holding this here. Let's lengthen the arms and come all the way down. Briefly, we are nose to nose with the ground. Now walk the hands alongside the rib cage. Keep the arms super close. Rise to rolling cobra. Take a moment, elbows soft, pinch your shoulder blades together. This is an active stretch for the hips. Even though the back is supported, lift the hips, walk the knees in. Lean back into child's pose. Adjust the palms, stretch your arms. Head can drop to the floor. And then let's rise. Let's have a seat. We're gonna face the front. Legs lengthened, sitting nice and tall. Feet are flexed. Arm extends to the side. We're going into a seated slinky. Elbow comes down, other arm drapes up and over. Let's keep both hips on the ground. The farthest hip is gonna try and pop up. Bring that elbow back. Feel that stretch travel through the obliques, as well as, yes, through your back. Let's go ahead and come on up. Other side. Breathe. Did a great job today. And bring the arms down. Let's go ahead and let's sweep the legs alongside. We're going back to tabletop. From here, we're going to take it into a rotational T-spine. Take one arm. You're going to slide underneath the opposite arm, going downward. The elbow is up. The hips are up. Not the most modest pose, but man, does this feel good for the back. Let's unthread and let's go the other side. Supportive elbow is high. Unthread and then come on up. Big step forward into a kneeling runner's lunge. Holding this steady. Don't worry if you can't lean super forward. You want to make sure it's a big enough of a step to where your heel is not, your front heel is not popping up off the ground. And then push back to switch. I'm going to go sideways so you can see big enough of a step forward. Hold this here. And release. All right, so when you're ready, carefully come up to a standing position in whichever way is most supportive for you. From here, we're going to take our arm, we're going to sweep over in front, take out the wrist. Let's go the other way. Here. Big shoulder roll. And let's release other side. One arm crosses midline. We sit a whole lot. Side. And release. Give yourself a hand. You did amazing today, team. Extremely happy you're joining me for this continuing journey. And let's continue. Be proud of yourself. You did the work. I will see you for our next workout. Stay tuned.